Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are going to be taking a look and setting up this beautiful planner right here that came in this year's Be Happy box. Now, I want to say that I am a fan of colorful planners. This one definitely takes the cake, but it's not for everyone. But these are just some great ways to set up the functionality of a planner that I best use it for. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the fun. And if you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad to have you here. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I would also like to say, I don't know that this planner has a specific name. It was the Amy Tangerine planner that came in this year's or this season's, or I don't know if it's seasonal or not, but this Be Happy box that was just released. I do think there are still some of them available, which is like major shock to me because normally the Be Happy box sells out in like 10 minutes, but this one either is not a fan favorite or they ordered a lot of them because they're still available. So if you like it, go, take a look. Also, having said that, a lot of people don't like as much of colorful planners, but there are definitely ways to dial down the colorful in this planner. Part of what makes it so colorful and so great is just who she is, and she's a very colorful person. But I think that, definitely there's room to downplay the colorful. So I'm not sure. I feel like I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit because you can't see. There we go. Hello. All right. Of course, every planner has your little like, hey, are you a happy planner? Because if not, this is a bunch of information you need to know about. And then you have your hello, bonjour, hola. This happy planner belongs to your kind of your overview, your annual overview, which isn't the most functional, but it is cute. You have a perpetual calendar in the beginning, and then you have your July page, which is when this month starts. It is only a 12-month planner, so your July page is definitely there. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is switch it to metal discs because I'm not a huge fan of plastic discs. So that's the first step that we are going to do right this minute. So bear with me while I work on that. Okay, so now that I have the metal discs off, the first thing I'm going to do is kind of decide based on the cover, because I'm going to use this cover, how I want them positioned. And I'm not going to be able to follow, like this did a really good job of like putting the colors appropriately to match like the writing. So it looks really good. And I love how colorful it is. Just hate plastic. So I'm kind of thinking like, what do we think? That's kind of cute. let's just do that. So now that I've decided that, I'm going to put them in order over here so I don't get myself confused. And we're going to pull the covers off and get them on. And I also will say, while all the backs have the Happy Planner logo on them, this one has the Amy Tangerine logo on it. And then this says Live Creatively. I really like the back, and it's not like I see the back of my planner that often. I like the insides of them, and so I might try to figure out a way to make the inside the outside because I really like it. I'm not sure I can do that, but we're gonna look at it. Okay, let's do this. All right, so now the best part is to pull up the months. I think it's always important to find out and figure out for yourself how many months you want in your planner at any given moment. I normally stick to 6. I think that's a good balance to not make it too crazy as you are, you know, not make it too crazy that you're taking up too many months and, driving yourself crazy, because that's a real problem. I'm not sure if I made this too thick or not. Okay. All right. So I have my 6 months in. It's still very thin. Perfect room for adding things to it. I will also say that I'm loving these colorful discs on here. I think it looks really good. Almost more than I'm loving the metal over I think it looks better at the metal. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. So fun fact about Megan, my very first Happy Planner was a box kit. It obviously had plastic rings. It was a big. I didn't really love it. I didn't really use it. It just didn't really work for me at the time. I didn't really know the love of Happy Planner and the love of planners as much as I do now. It came a little bit later. My second planner was not also a metal ring, but it was the one that I actually started using and fell in love with. And then quickly after, I switched to the girl line, and it was metal ever since, and I've never been able to go back. So, metal for life. Okay. Once you get in to decide how many months you want in your planner, I like 6 months, but unless you have like a bigger planner. But the reason why I say that is that I like 6 months because I like to be able to add things to it to fatten it up a little bit, but it's also not necessarily the best if you need things that are really far out. unless you have like this one has a great perpetual calendar in the front of it, or you can make one which helps you to be able to track things really far out, even if you only have a few months in at a time. So use this to your advantage. Okay, now I'm going to figure out something to cover this up with. I'm going to try to see, I need like a really super colorful sticker, which I don't have handy, but actually, let's see. But these are all transparent stickers, aren't they? Let's see, maybe I should just pull one right out of the horse's mouth. I wonder if I could do that. You know, let's just do that. Let's take this pretty little blue sticker. And this pretty little pink sticker. And kind of do a little layer effect. How cute is that? And then what I'm going to do is go back up to one of these really super those are not ones. I don't love orange as much, but I wanted to try to find a third color that was like focus on the bright side of life. Let's do that. And then just kind of flop that right there. Don't be afraid to decorate your covers too. Stickers will come off. They're not permanent. But that way I can keep it on the back and it still be super cute. So, okay, cool, awesome. That was fun. Now I'm going to go to the back and start adding my categories in there. And of course, this dashboard is going to get some love because I have to have it in part of my planner. What I will also say about this is that, oops, oh, that was a horrible noise. There is a film on it somewhere. I think it's on the front because I see little scratchy scratches on the front. And if you find an edge, once you get it loosened, it will come off no problem. It's sometimes easier to look on the back to see where's a good edge to start peeling from. But they can be a little bit challenging sometimes. And I think a lot of times people forget they're on there. And then they think that their actual dashboard's all scratched. When in reality, it's just the little plasticky film that's on top of it. But the hard part is that unless you get a really good place to start pulling it off, sometimes it can be really challenging to find it. Gosh darn it. Maybe it's on the back. I don't know. I can't. I mean, I know it's on there. I know it's on there. And I'm telling you, I can't find it. And I've scratched this dude at her. So I know it's on there. It just will not lift. All right, well, we're just going to live with it for right now. And I scratched it a little bit, but that's all right. No one will notice. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out, I know it's on there. Pull out, I guess I'm going to put this on the monthly. Which is super colorful and super cute. I love colorful dashboards. Love, love, love them. So now what we have to decide, folks, is what we're going to do with my other categories that I had. And of course, you know I love my little like inspo cards that are really super special to me. So I'm going to put them, I like them generally in the earlier parts of the planner. And what's nice, because this one does have the perpetual, there is pages between, but I might put them right here between the years at a glance. And then I love at least one pocket folder which I'll probably put right here too. And then my sticky notes, which I like to have pretty close to when the month starts. So I'll probably put them, I guess I'll put them right here. And I have been enjoying these ones, so I'm going to leave the socialite sticky notes in there. All right, now next is, I'm going to pull out the back ends of my planner that I already had. And I'm going to put those, I'm going to go to the back of my planner because after that, that's generally when I like to keep these kinds of extra things. And because they're already have their little tabs on them, I'm going to go ahead and leave them just as they are because I don't feel like redoing all of them. And I'm going to put my sections back in just as they are. And this is where I keep things that are special to me or that I, this was from the very first Be Happy box. So that's kind of cool that you have, like, two Be Happy, like the Be Happies are kind of chilling together. I think that's kind of cool. And then I'm going to put these items back. These are just some extra papers that I've kept in the back in case I need them, which is always nice to have. Dashboards are thicker, so they do take up more space, which, it doesn't really bother me because I don't really care, but it is something that is, good to know if we're going to be prepared for that. And let's see, I think that was the only part of my so yeah, that is going to set the planner back where it should be. Now, the thing that I always find is important is determining how many sections you want in your planner, and that will give you a really good idea of how many months to keep in your planner, which is helpful for me because obviously I have a few different sections outside of that. I do not franken-plan my planner as far as, like, I don't have a ton of different categories like, wellness or those types of things, but I do like to have extra things that support business goals or ideas or anything like that. So this is kind of all dedicated to business in conjunction with the Erin Condren hourly planner. That is what this will be used for. Super colorful, super fun. I love it. I think it's great, but it's definitely going to be used in conjunction with that. So I will store the extra 6 months and I will, start by using that, which starts just crazy that it's July. Like, what? Where did the year go? Making big strides on things, but just crazy that it's July. So that will start the movement for this planner, and I'm very, very excited about it. So as we are getting started, it's a little bit late start for me to get into July, but as we are getting this late start, I'm super excited to see what the month has to offer, and I cannot wait to get started with you. So again, I hope that this was helpful for you to see how to set up your planner. I hope that you found it beneficial and that you learned a little something from it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss all the tutorials to come. We have a lot. And again, thank you so much for all your support if you're joining me today. I can't appreciate you enough. I hope you enjoyed this video and look forward to more this week. All right, see you all.